This is a video response to the opposite sex. You can pursue me all you want. I am no longer interested. There will come a time when us men are going to get sick and tired of your continuous, hideous BS. And we're going to reach that point where we're just going to flip the middle finger up at any form of relationship / courtship. It is what it is. You've brought this upon yourselves by continuously and ruthlessly trying to mold us men down into emotional men, when in reality we're supposed to be logical thinkers, cognitive thinkers. And the sex that is worse off out of all of this, it's not us men. It's each and every one of you women. I guess the grass isn't greener over the other side after all, is it? This is what happens when you go around acting like the masculine arseholes that you pretend to be, when in reality it's a load of BS. It's just smoke and mirrors. Now, take this from me. If you have to keep on trying to mold God's chosen into emotional men, feminine men, then you are left with the consequences to your actions, and it is going to kill you. This is where it gets interesting, though. To any men out there that have been feminized by these masculine arseholes, as you will, there will come a time when we will undergo a mind shift. We will go through a dynamic shift where we've not only taken full control of our lives back, our masculinity, as you will, we would have also taken back power and authority over our lives, our identities. It is what it is. The question is, when? In God and His Son Jesus Christ I trust. In God and His Son Jesus Christ I believe that all things are possible. Through them my life is complete. And before I wrap this video up, I'd like to get something else out into the big wide world. If people feel it necessary to use psychological and emotional blackmail upon God's chosen in the attempt to mold us into what you want us to be for any particular said TV roles later on down the line, then we're going to refuse to work with you. It's as simple as that. I've said it so many times. As men, we are logical thinkers. That is how it's always been. We have always been masculine men. And I don't care what anybody says to this video, and I don't even care what the opposite sex believe, because if you come at me with your treachered BS, your man-hating philosophical BS, I will tear the living crap out of it. Thus actually, in fact, resulting to more pissed off feminists out there. And this is what happens when you go against us chosen, thinking you have the upper hand, thinking that you are above us men, when in reality, you never have been and you never will be. As men, we are the head of any relationship and any marriage under the blood of Christ. That happens to be God the Father incarnate. And if people can't get this into their heads, then that's on you. And you're going to reap the consequences to your actions. It's only going to get worse if you want to continue this BS on. It is what it is. And don't say for 1 minute I didn't warn any of you.